In a world that's always changing, mastering the art of valuing oneself and the principles that govern a full and meaningful life is essential. Drawing from the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, this video is an invitation to embark on a journey of personal transformation. Here, we explore how self-control, personal appreciation, altruism, adaptability, being present in the moment, and the pursuit for truth can be cultivated to enrich your existence. If you aspire to a richer and more meaningful life, subscribe to the channel and join us on this adventure. We challenge you to stay until the end and uncover powerful insights that have the potential to transform your life perspective. Are you ready to begin? Know yourself. At the heart of Stoicism, we find a fundamental premise: know thyself. This philosophical foundation is not just an invitation to introspection, but a mandate for those in search of a wisdom-filled and virtuous existence. Self-knowledge in this view goes beyond mere self-understanding. It's a deep exploration that demands relentless honesty with oneself. It's a process of unveiling the layers that compose our being, where each stratum reveals strengths and weaknesses, aspirations and limitations. As we delve into this inner journey, we're not merely seeking to answer superficial inquiries, but instead diving into deeper waters, where true motivations and hidden obstacles that shape our actions and reactions reside. This path of self-discovery empowers us to face life with refined rationality, where decisions are no longer hostages to fleeting impulses, but rather the result of a deliberate and principled deliberation. In this process, we learn to differentiate between what's genuinely important for our well-being and what's mere noise imposed by external expectations and society. Freeing oneself from the chains of unattainable desires and external pressures is an achievement that leads to true happiness, which is authentic and independent of external factors. However, this path is non-linear and marked by constant challenges and revelations. It's an endless journey where personal growth and the quest for authenticity intertwine and evolve ceaselessly. Control yourself. We observe that personal control is not merely a facet of self-discipline, it's an intimate odyssey, an expedition toward the supreme mastery of our being. On this journey, we face the storms of turbulent emotions, the tides of disordered thoughts, and the winds of impulsive urges that sometimes threaten to veer us off course. Mastering such aspects of our inner selves demands more than willpower. It requires a deep understanding of the mechanisms that govern our reactions and feelings. This understanding allows us to recognize that every emotion, every thought that emerges in our consciousness is an opportunity for choice. True freedom in this context is the ability to opt for reason and balance, even in the most violent storms. Thus, self-discipline is not about repression or control. It's an art that is honed with practice and reflection. Each challenge faced, each obstacle overcome, strengthens the fabric of our character, making us more resilient and prepared for future struggles. It's a process that not only empowers us to be masters of our lives, but also teaches us to derive wisdom and growth from trials. Moreover, the achievement of self-mastery illuminates the path for the development of virtues such as courage, justice, temperance, and wisdom. These are not innate qualities, but the fruits of continuous and conscious effort. They emerge from the crucible of our internal struggle, refined by the fire of our trials. Thus, the person who masters their emotions, thoughts, and actions not only frees themselves from the chains of chance and reactivity, but also rises, becoming a beacon of virtue and integrity. This path towards personal control and freedom is an invitation to a life of fulfillment and purpose. It's not a solitary journey, but a route that deeply connects us with humanity. As we become masters of ourselves, we inspire those around us to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery and growth. Value yourself. Amid the complex and multifaceted fabric that makes up the human mosaic, personal appreciation emerges as a crucial element, an indispensable piece for emotional well-being and complete fulfillment. It's the touchstone for developing resilient self-esteem and the foundation upon which a life marked by happiness and satisfaction is built. Recognizing one's own value, potential, and dignity is more than an act of self-affirmation. It's an act of self-love that connects us deeply with our essence and purpose. This recognition is not the result of superficial comparison with others' triumphs or setbacks, but an intimate process of introspection and appreciation of the unique qualities each of us brings to the world. Valuing oneself implies embracing the totality of being with all its strengths and weaknesses. It's an invitation to celebrate personal victories, no matter how small, and to learn from defeats without allowing them to define our identity or diminish our worth. This stance of self-appreciation fosters a state of gratitude for one's existence, nourishing an unwavering respect for oneself that transcends the fluctuations of others' opinions. By cultivating this love and respect for ourselves, we free ourselves from the chains of comparison and the dependence on external validation. We learn to establish and respect our own standards, guided by an internal compass that directs us towards what truly matters for our happiness and personal growth. This path of self-appreciation not only enriches our individual journey, but also enables us to contribute in a more authentic and significant way to the world around us. Personal appreciation, therefore, is not a final destination, but a daily practice, a continuous exercise of recognition and celebration of oneself. By dedicating ourselves to this process, we open the doors to a life filled with contentment, inner peace, and true freedom. It's an invitation to live fully, honoring our dignity and potential, and paving the way for a life not just happy, but deeply satisfying and enriching. If you're enjoying our content, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and most importantly, leave a comment, because that's the only way our content can reach more people, just like it reached you. Let's continue. Serve others. In a world where human connections are becoming increasingly virtual and paradoxically more distant, the act of serving others resonates as a powerful reminder of our shared essential humanity. This gesture, rooted in benevolence and altruism, transcends any philosophical doctrine to touch the essence of what it means to be truly human. Serving is not just an act of helping others. It is a profound expression of social responsibility and empathy, reflecting our capacity to understand and meet the needs of others. Moreover, by dedicating our time, energy, and resources to assist those around us, we unlock an inexhaustible source of personal satisfaction and spiritual enrichment. The true beauty of serving others lies in its simplicity and its transformative power. Grand gestures are not necessary. Small actions, when performed with love and compassion, can create waves of change that reverberate through communities, bringing people together and strengthening the social fabric. Every shared smile, every extended hand, every word of comfort contributes to a kinder and more supportive world. This path of contribution and service is also a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. By putting ourselves at the service of others, we are confronted with our own strengths and weaknesses. We learn valuable lessons about humility and gratitude, and we are reminded of the fragility and interconnectedness of our lives. In this process, we discover a greater purpose, a direction that gives meaning to our existence and elevates us beyond the individualism and materialism that often dominate the contemporary landscape. Furthermore, the act of serving teaches us about the true meaning of wealth. The most valuable wealth is not accumulated in bank accounts or material possessions, but in the positive impact we can have on the lives of others and in contributing to a more just and empathetic society. This is the wealth that endures, the intangible legacy we leave for future generations. Therefore, I encourage everyone to look beyond oneself, to recognize the infinite opportunities to serve that surround us every day. Whether through small acts of kindness or through broader initiatives for social change, each of us has the power to make a difference. Let's together build a legacy of compassion and solidarity, weaving a support network that envelops and elevates all of humanity. Adapt to change. The ability to adapt to the ceaseless transformations life presents is crucial, acting as a pillar for achieving both success and personal fulfillment. Far from passively surrendering to the waves of change, this capacity triggers a dynamic of active engagement, in which we reinvent and grow in the face of challenges. Confronting changes, seeing them not as obstacles but as true windows to the novel, catalyzes a personal trajectory of innovation and development. Engaging with changes positively means opening oneself to learn from each new circumstance. Seeing in uncertainties not a reason for fear, but an invitation to explore previously unknown possibilities. This stance not only makes us more resilient in the face of adversity, but also more capable of perceiving opportunities where others see obstacles. Adjusting to new realities requires an open and flexible mind, ready to unlearn the obsolete and assimilate new knowledge and skills. This continuous process of adaptation keeps us relevant and effective, whether in personal relationships or in the professional environment. It's the willingness to evolve that allows us to transform challenges into springboards for self-improvement. Furthermore, embracing change allows us to cultivate a life marked by curiosity and constant learning. Life, in its essence, is a series of unfolding chapters in unexpected ways, and each new chapter brings valuable lessons. By adapting, we can write these chapters with a perspective of growth, turning experiences into wisdom. This adaptability also plays a crucial role in building stronger and more meaningful relationships. By demonstrating flexibility and understanding in the face of changes in relationship dynamics, we strengthen our bonds with others, promoting an environment of mutual support and understanding. Embrace the present. Cultivating the art of living in the present is an invitation to fully experience life, one of the most precious teachings we can incorporate into our journey. This practice emphasizes the importance of focusing on the now, freeing ourselves from the bonds of past worries and future anxieties beyond our control. By directing our attention to the current moment, we unlock a path filled with satisfaction and genuine happiness. Mindfulness emerges as a powerful tool in this process, guiding us to a conscious appreciation of each moment. This practice teaches us to observe our experiences, thoughts, and emotions without judgment, allowing a more intimate and true connection with the present. Adopting this posture, every moment becomes an opportunity to celebrate existence, cultivating a deep sense of gratitude and contentment. By allowing ourselves to fully live the now, we discover the peace and tranquility residing in the simplicity of everyday moments. The beauty of a sunset, the serenity of a peaceful walk, the joy of a meaningful conversation. Each of these experiences becomes richer and more deeply satisfying when lived with full attention. Moreover, valuing the present moves us away from the incessant cycle of desire and dissatisfaction that often traps us. Recognizing the fullness of now we transcend the constant search for more and open ourselves to the true joy of living. This approach not only enriches our lives with moments of pure happiness, but also strengthens us against emotional turbulence, offering a safe haven in the chaos of daily life. This connection with the present also fosters more authentic and meaningful relationships. By being fully present with those around us, we create spaces of understanding and empathy, where each interaction becomes a source of shared joy and mutual growth. Therefore, embracing the now is more than a practice. It's a life philosophy that invites us to savor each moment, recognizing the impermanence and intrinsic beauty of existence. By cultivating this attitude, we not only transform our daily experience, but also build a solid foundation for a truly full and realized life. Thus, living in the present becomes a continuous journey of discovery, gratitude, and peace, essential for achieving lasting and profound well-being. If you're enjoying this, don't miss out on the opportunity. Purchase the ebook now, Stoicism in the 21st Century, Ancient Strategies for Modern Challenges, and unlock your prosperity, abundance, and improve your relationships with this ebook. Link in the pinned comment. Seek the truth. In a journey dedicated to intellectual and moral growth, the relentless pursuit of truth stands out as a fundamental endeavor. This path, illuminated by Stoic thought, is not limited to the mere accumulation of knowledge, but delves into critical reflection and meticulous evaluation of our beliefs and perspectives. Truth, in this context, is not a static entity but a light that unfolds as we explore new horizons of understanding. Questioning what we consider indisputable, delving into innovative ideas, and keeping an open mind to different views are essential steps on this journey. This process of inquiry and discovery challenges our assumptions, dismantles prejudices, and expands our worldview. True wisdom, therefore, arises from this incessant search, from a commitment to deep questioning that leads us to understand the complexity of reality. By actively engaging in this exploration, we cultivate clarity of thought and a solid foundation for our convictions. This attitude of openness and curiosity not only empowers us to discern between the factual and the fallacious, but also teaches us to value the diversity of experiences and knowledge that the world has to offer. It's an exercise in humility and courage, admitting that knowledge is infinite and that each discovery is a step in the climb towards broader understanding. Seeking truth also implies a commitment to intellectual honesty, recognizing our limitations and being willing to revise our understandings in light of new evidence. This process is not only transformative for the individual, but has the potential to positively influence society. By sharing our discoveries and reflections, we contribute to a culture of dialogue and mutual respect, where different viewpoints are valued as essential parts of collective growth. Therefore, the pursuit of truth is much more than an intellectual adventure. It's a way of life, a commitment to self-development and to building a more enlightened and just society. This journey requires patience, determination, and an ever-questioning mind, traits that, once cultivated, allow us not only to better understand the world around us, but also to act in it more consciously and responsibly. Thus, in pursuing truth, we're not just expanding our horizons, but also forging an existence marked by integrity, wisdom, and depth. As we conclude this journey, remember, true value emerges from the constant journey of self-improvement and reflection. Thank you for joining us. May these lessons of Stoicism inspire every step towards a full and meaningful life.